Deep within the shadowy depths of the Indian jungle, where ancient trees stretched their towering arms towards the heavens, and the calls of wild creatures resonated amidst the thick foliage, an unusual story began to unfold, one of courage, identity, and survival. His name was Mowgli, the man-cub raised by the laws of the jungle, yet forever bound to the humans from whom he had been separated. This was not an ordinary boy. It was a child whose very existence was a testament to adaptability and resilience. Our tale begins one quiet evening. The jungle, cool and serene, whispered songs of harmony. Until it was shattered by an uproar. A ferocious tiger named Shere Khan prowled with fiery eyes. Known as the most feared and ruthless predator of the jungle, Shere Khan sought revenge against mankind. Thus began the chase that changed everything. The first episode opens with baby Mowgli perched helplessly in a basket, his parents nowhere to be seen. He floated ashore near the wolf-pack's den, his cries piercing the air. Fate, it seemed, had other plans for this small, fragile human. Raksha, the mother wolf, found him first. Intrigued by his innocence, her maternal instincts surged forth, and she took the man-cub into her family, much to the initial hesitation of her pack. Weeks evolved into months and months into years. Episode 2 introduced Mowgli as no longer a defenseless infant, but as a curious, stubborn boy of about 10, weaving his way confidently through every tangle and thicket of the jungle. Under the protective eyes of Bagheera, the wise Black Panther who became his mentor, Mowgli learned the laws of survival essential to the life he led. It was in the second episode that the mischievous, loud, and lovable presence of Baloo the bear added a great harmony to Mowgli's world. Baloo, with his hearty laugh and carefree persona, pledged himself to teaching the man-cub the laws of the jungle alongside Bagheera. Their bond deepened as they taught him about the poisonous plants, the sacred watering holes, and the calls of various creatures. Baloo, ever the food enthusiast, interspersed lessons with searches for honeycombs or ripened bananas. It was clear from this episode that for Mowgli, the jungle was not a dangerous place. It was home. But harmony could not last long as Shere Khan's roaring presence loomed closer in Episode 3. The tiger continued stalking the man-cub, his fury ignited by humankind's fire and weapons. Shere Khan's hatred for Mowgli emanated from his belief that no human should be allowed to live freely in the jungle, threatening its balance. In a daring escape orchestrated by Bagheera, Mowgli's quick thinking and newfound agility proved invaluable. It was here the viewers first glimpsed Mowgli's growing mastery over his environment. By the fourth episode, Mowgli's bravery turned to recklessness. He ventured deeper into territories he had been warned to avoid, ending up in the clutches of Kaa, the hypnotic python. Known for his mesmerizing voice and devious games, Kaa coiled himself around Mowgli with a haunting song, ready to make a meal of him. Luckily, Bagheera and Baloo arrived just in time, rescuing the boy and chastising him for his carelessness. This experience became a stark reminder that not every denizen of the jungle could be trusted. The fifth episode introduced another defining relationship in Mowgli's life, one wrapped in rivalry and hidden understanding. Enter Shanti, a young human girl who lived in a nearby village. Although their encounter began with mistrust, her view of him as wild and unpredictable, a kernel of something new, something curious, lay beneath their hesitance. For the very first time, Mowgli felt uncertain about where he truly belonged. Would it forever be the jungle, or could there ever be a pull towards the humans he resembled, yet barely understood? In episodes 6 and 7, Mowgli met the spirited Bandar Log, the monkey tribe whose antics caused chaos wherever they went. Led by the scheming King Louie, they captured Mowgli with the belief that he could teach them the secrets of human fire. In these 2 episodes, filled with high-energy chases, clever escapes, and suspenseful rescues, Mowgli demonstrated his evolving leadership. When faced with adversity, he found strength, not just within himself, but through the friendships he carved. Through their support, Mowgli learned that true strength lies not just in solitary survival, but in the bonds we form along the way. The next development in Episode 8 was quieter yet no less significant. Mowgli encountered Hathi, the commanding yet gentle elephant leader, who governed the jungle with a code of discipline. Hathi's wisdom and lessons on respect towards the ecosystem began resonating with Mowgli, showing him that life was not simply about surviving. It was a delicate balance of give and take, an understanding of responsibility within this wild yet intricate web of life. Through Hathi's guidance, Mowgli began to see the jungle not just as a home, but as a community where every creature played a vital role. By episodes 9 and 10, the stakes rose. Shere Khan's assaults became relentless, culminating in a dramatic face-off that involved not just Mowgli, but the entire jungle standing as one. The cunning wolf pack formed a defensive line, Baloo and Bagheera strategized, and even Hathi's elephants came to aid. Mowgli, armed only with his wits and lessons learned, confronted Shere Khan directly for the first time. It wasn't strength that marked this encounter, it was courage. Mowgli's words reminded even the most predatory beasts that unity among jungle creatures could withstand the savagery of one. As the 10th chapter closed, a single question lingered. Would the jungle always protect him? Or would there come a time when Mowgli would need to leave the only world he'd ever known? For now, the man-cub's laughter echoed across the trees, swinging on vines with his gleaming smile. But everyone, the animals, his watchers, and even Mowgli himself, sensed that the real adventure was only just beginning.